vlog. I'm just having a little coffee in bed, slow morning. I'm doing some editing here on one of my other videos, and I'm gonna get that uploaded for today in the afternoon, for this afternoon. And I hung my hanging plant baskets back up outside because last night I took them in because it started to rain, so I took them in under the roof so they wouldn't get all damaged from the rain. So I just hung those back out and got Luke and the cats fed, made my coffee, and now I'm working on this. And then later on today, I'm gonna be feeding the fish in the gallery, the big guys and the little guys that need fed every day. But the big guys meaning the electric eel, the Asian arowana, Tyrese, and the piranha. So right now, the morning, it's cloudy, overcast, but by this evening it's supposed to be nice and sunny. So I'm going to be taking Luke to the beach with my parents and Score, and we did that one time a couple years ago, and that was the only time Luke's ever been to the beach. So it's going to be nice for him to go back to the beach for a second time, because we have a lot of beaches around us and they're usually only about an hour away, so it'll be fun to get to the beach. And then this morning at like 8 a.m. here, Joey finally made it from Toronto to Delhi in India. So that flight was really long. And then now he just got on his final flight until he heads back home from Delhi to Kolkata, India. So he'll reach his final destination shortly, because this flight's only 2 hours, I think, and 20 minutes. So that's not so bad. So he's getting along well so far, and he was able to message me a little bit when he landed that flight before he got on this current one. So that was good, and I hope he's having a comfortable and good time, and I'm sure that he'll be excited to actually arrive in Kolkata and meet up with Ritish and everybody who's organizing all of his events and what's planned for that trip there. You'll definitely want to check out whatever footage he gets from India when he gets back home, because I'm sure it'll be super interesting stuff that we don't get to see all the time. So I'm looking forward to seeing it myself and hearing his stories from his trip. This is the second day that he's been gone, because he left yesterday morning, and so far all he's done is been on a plane. But he's gonna have lots of cool and exciting things to do, I'm sure. Also, sorry if I sound like nasally or weird. I woke up with like a not like stuffy nose because my allergies are flaring up. I feel like allergy season this year is like, seems like it's lasting a long time. But every few days I just have a couple of squirts in each of my nostrils of my Flonase. I've tried Claritin or Benadryl and stuff like that, and I find they don't do anything for me, but the Flonase nasal spray, like, that's the only thing that works for me, so it's my savior, because otherwise I end up being miserable and in pain in my sinuses and all puffy, like, eyes and stuff. So thankfully it saves me, and, like, I just use it all the time when the seasons change. So usually mainly in the spring and in the fall. And it saves my life. So if you're struggling with allergies and nothing else has worked for you, try a Flonase nasal spray. Not sponsored. For our walk earlier than we usually do in the warm weather, because it's not that warm out today. And we'll be at the beach later when we typically would be going during a hot day. Tomorrow it's gonna be hot. These towels ready to take out to the gallery when I go out to feed the fish. And I'm about to have some soup for lunch. The sun is starting to get ready to come out. It peeked through for a second, and it's only gonna get sunnier as the evening goes on. So looking forward to going to the beach with the dogs and my mom and dad, but the beach trip is mainly for the dogs to enjoy. grass growth update around the little mini pool hot tub thing and little lights around it. I love my hanging flowers. So pretty. And my cute tree. Look, it's growing all these new growth. And there's little sprouts growing everywhere on it. So nice. Good boy, Luke. And I think back there is growing some type of geranium with the leaves like that and the pink flowers. But it's like a wild one. Kind of cool. This is one of the tops I got at the thrift yesterday, and then the back of it zips up. I couldn't quite get it zipped all the way up by myself, so that's as much as it's gonna zip up for now. This is the other one, just like a fitted tank top. And I like the material of it. It's like kind of stretchy, but it fits nice. Cute. Okay, now before I shower today, I'm gonna plant my flower seeds, but right now I'm just quickly emptying the dishwasher before I do that. Just going to make some broccolini to go with Darius's supper tonight and put his meal together. Chicken and broccoli and rice. Broccolini, they had it on for $1 at the mini mart, so I got 5 packs of it. And it says that it's already thoroughly washed. I just heard my wash finish, so I'm gonna go put that in the dryer in a second here too. Just gotta put a little more olive oil on it. I love this pop-up sprout that this brand has on their olive oil. Makes it easy to distribute it around. And then I'm gonna use this Clubhouse vegetable seasoning. Give it some extra flavor. And then I just put that on like a medium low heat. And I'll just put the cover over it for a few minutes. This is about ready. I don't like mushy veggies, so I just steam them till they're like fork tender. So this is probably good. Well, we all don't like mushy veggies. So there's Darius's nice little meal. Okay, so
Remember my tree? Probably. It was not that many vlogs ago. This is the planter that it came in. I'm going to fill it with this soil and then plant my flower seeds. So I have 2 zinnia ones and 2 marigold ones. The 2 marigold ones are different types. One's Indian marigold and one's like the classic Sparky mix is what it says. But I think it's talking about the colors. I don't know. Anyway, they're like the dwarf type, like regular. So these are the tallest, the zinnias. And then the next tallest is the Indian marigolds. And then the shortest is the regular marigolds. So I'm going to put the zinnias in the middle and then some of the Indian marigolds kind of like in the middle, and then the shorter marigolds all around the outside. So we'll see how it goes. This is the soil I got. Potting mix, Miracle Grow. Grows plants twice as big, more blooms. I don't know. I've never really planted flowers from seeds before. Hopefully you can hear me over the waterfall. It's a lot of dirt. It's a big container. But I'm glad I went with this size bag because, well, we just used the whole thing. Now this is why I wanted to do it before my shower. Alright, so the zinnias, I don't even know if I should use them all. Hopefully this will work. I'll use like half the amount. And then, because I have 4 packets. And I don't want to overcrowd everything. Plus, apparently I probably have to do some thinning at some point. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Anybody who gardens is probably like horrified at me having no idea what I'm doing. Okay, then the Indian marigolds, I was thinking I could put like around sort of that. This is how the zinnia seeds look. And then this is how the Indian marigold seeds look. I don't know why there's not like very many in here. But maybe I'll let these ones kind of mix. Let's see how these classic marigold seeds look. Oh, there's lots of them. There's the most of these. There's still some in the bag. I'm gonna scatter them around the outside. Hopefully this is the right soil and that this method is okay. Should I just put all the seeds in? Here's a better look at the zinnia seeds. Oops, I dropped one. I'll just do them all in the middle and we'll thin it out as necessary. More seeds, more chances of success is my theory. Hopefully, even the little one that fell on the deck. So now I'm just gonna kind of cut them into the dirt. I don't know. Maybe I should have saved some of the dirt to kind of like sprinkle on top. Maybe that's what I'll do. Just kind of sprinkle it on top. Hopefully this works, guys. I'm like nervous because I don't really know what I'm doing. I could have done more research, but I just watched a video and this is like what they did in the video I watched. So now I'm making a video doing what they did and crossing my fingers. Here comes the sun. I don't know if I'm supposed to kind of push them into the dirt or just put dirt on top of them. We'll see. Hopefully in like 7 to 10 days we'll see little sprouts poking out. Now I'm just gonna water it a bit. We'll see, because like I said, no clue what I'm doing or if I did it right. But I'm gonna leave this pot here for now, and we'll check on it in a few days, I'm sure, and see what we get. I think it's finally warm enough that these should grow and be okay outside. If I need to, I can put them in the gallery. Now I'm just going to quickly vacuum, and then I'm gonna get in the shower. The laundry just got done in the dryer. So just before I shower, I'm just gonna quickly get it kind of folded so that it doesn't get all wrinkly. And then I'm gonna shower and prepare for the beach. And I think I'm gonna wear that black tank top that I got at the thrift store yesterday with a pair of black leggings, because the beach is gonna be about 15, well, it says 17 degrees, but it sometimes can feel a little cooler down by the ocean with the wind and stuff if it's windy. So I don't want to be cold. Hopefully I won't be too hot with leggings on, but I think I'll be fine. And I'm gonna bring a sweater too in case. All Joey's clothes eventually get like some type of paint or something on them when he's doing his DIY projects that won't come out with stain remover or anything. Paint, like even these shorts. And the sun's out now. That should do it. Told you the sun was coming out. Yay! I'm using a kitty bum as a tripod. I'm gonna put in some of this Mark Anthony big volume weightless lift mousse. I do like this much. I only use this if I'm gonna be blow drying my hair, because I find if you put mousse in your hair and you just let it air dry, it just makes your hair like crunchy. I'm gonna brush through with my wet brush. And then I'm gonna blow dry. Hair is mostly dry. Now I'm going to make sure the lens is clean and put on some mascara. I feel like this will be a good beach outfit for a cooler day. And then I'll bring my hoodie and I'll bring my Crocs for after in case these are really sandy. These are just my water shoes. Joey and I got them when we went to Cuba. We both have a pair. They're both the same. Now let's go feed some fish. Just making sure that the shrimp's nice and defrosted in some just cool water. Warmish cool water. I had it in the fridge earlier. It's almost ready. Good boy, Luke. This one's for the shrimp, or for the fish. He thinks I'm defrosting him a turkey neck. Okay, I brought in the defrosted shrimp and one of those towels I've washed to keep on hand and wipe my hands clean with. I need to give 2 to 3 pieces to Tyrese, 10 pieces to the electric eel, 2 to 3 pieces to the Asian arowana, and then everybody else is getting their usual pellets or flakes or mix. So let's start with the 700, and then the piranha are getting the rest of the bag of shrimp. I'll do the little sprinkle for everybody. Hopefully that wasn't too much. There's lots of fish in there. And then Tyrese. his pieces broken up into littler chunks. Look, he's up here and ready. So, there's a little piece of rice. There, you got it. He's so well trained. Say thank you. Good boy. That was one full piece. Stole it right out of the angel's mouth. 2 pieces. Everyone stole it. Does he know about it? He knows about it. He found it. Okay, we'll give him one more piece. Maybe he's getting full. That'll be enough for Tyrese. Okay, 2.5. Now it's time to feed Elon. So I'm just gonna give a little knock to let him know. And that's the rest of Tyrese's piece, but Joey's gonna give him 10 pieces. And the speakers are set up so we can hear him. But 10 is what Joey said. He's a hungry boy. He wants more. I can't give you any more until Friday. Please don't jump out. He's so cool. Look at him weaving through his tree logs. Alright, the Asian arowana. We'll see if he'll eat for me. Sometimes he's a little... Oh, let me just slide. There's this lid closed. Now we'll see if the arowana will eat for me. He doesn't really know me to be the person who feeds him. Where is the lid? I'm too short. I don't know if he's gonna eat for me though. He's like, who are you, lady? Wow, he's so beautiful though. We'll leave him alone, and if he doesn't eat it in a few minutes when I'm not looking at him, then I'll just have to remove it. The Tropheus and Shell Dweller tank are on a feeder, so I don't need to feed them. I'll give you guys a look at them anyway. And then now we'll give the shrimp some of Cat's calcium flakes. There's so many. Crazy amount of shrimp in there. And the moss looks so nice. These legs look nice. He ate the shrimp while I wasn't paying attention. Here, I'll put in another one and you guys watch him for me. Oh, he's willing to eat in front of me now. I'm flattered. I'm blocking your view. One more. He ate for me. Yay! He likes me. We're friends now. Wow, look at him. So majestic. Okay guys, the piranha's the only light that isn't on and not on a timer, but I'm gonna be giving them the rest of the bag and hopefully you'll be able to see. Okay. First let me rip this bag open. Sorry for the reflections. What are you doing in there? The piranha and the one Aquarium tank. Alright, now we just have to feed the flower horn. They're all so unique and pretty, and each one has its own little, like, flair to them. bred in the Queen's Cove. Well, they were bred in the Queen's Cove. They were born in the Queen's Cove. They came to life in the Queen's Cove. And they were little tiny little bitties, and now they're like this. So cool. Ropefish and then the Oscars, and there's a ropefish just hanging out right there in the side. I see one, two poking around the rocks. Coming out. Hard to see in here because there's so much grass. Well, it's not actually called grass. Jungle bough. Is that what it's called? I think. Now I can't remember for sure. I see one going through the grass here. He smells the food. He's on his way. See him? Oh, there's one in the front there. Coming along. Who's over here, guys? This way, this way. This way, this way. Weave through the grass. Nose is in there. He just doesn't quite know where. Same with him. Yeah, he's on the way. They're funny to me. You went right past it. He found it. He's eating some. Where are you off to? Away from the food. Silly little guys. He's at the buffet now. Having a chow down. Last but not least, the little Oscars. I forget what exact kind they are, but they're really cute. They're so fast. I feel like they would eat forever, so I'm gonna stop right there. That's enough for today, you guys. See you tomorrow. feeding the fish with me. Let me know who was your favorite to watch eat. Sorry about no lights for Piranha. Look at these ropes. They're being silly still. There's two darker ones and two lighter ones. This is a darker one, and then that one's a lighter one. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And now, let's get ready to go to the beach. I almost forgot to give these guys their bloodworms. I'm gonna break it up so nobody just munches the whole thing when it gets small. So everybody has a chance to get some. Make sure Tyrese doesn't chomp on any of my fingers. I don't think he will. Where'd Tyrese go? There's my fingers. I stole the entire cube. You said to get them a couple of them. Should do it. Luke was just laying outside in the sun and he doesn't know it yet, but we're getting ready to go to the beach here very shortly, less than an hour. I'm just getting everything together for the beach. My pouch with poop bags. I also have more poop bags in the truck. Long line in case I need it, at least to walk down to the beach. Bowl, water for Luke. Water for me, bug spray in case they're bad, hoodie in case I need it, Crocs in case I want to change out of my water shoes after, bag to put everything in, some treats for Luke, he needs a sample, and a towel, and that should do it. On her lounger, I bet she'd like to have it in the sun. I should move it when she moves. Luke, are you tired? We're gonna go to the beach with Grammy and Grampy and Uncle Score. We're gonna leave in a few minutes. Tony, it got sunny out if you wanna go check that out. Or are you comfy here? I decided to bring up a chuck-it ball and Luke's chuck-it ball launcher too in case we wanna use that. Okay, we're headed out. Go pee. Luke, come. Don't need to? Okay, let's go get in the truck. Up he goes, good boy. Okay, we're all set. Luke's got his window, and I've got my Google Maps inputted into directions in, and I'm gonna stop and get a little double cheeseburger and a little French vanilla cloud iced coffee from McDonald's on the way, because it's on the way, so I have to. And I only ate a bowl of soup today, and I just started to feel hungry, but it's time to go, so just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Got the French vanilla cloud iced coffee. It's really good. And then I got a medium fry. You know who loves a bag fry? Luke. He saw a puppy in the parking lot, so he's a little preoccupied. I need to go back on the road in a second here. I just hate eating and driving at the same time, so I'm gonna have a few quick fries and then my double cheeseburger, extra pickles of course, because I love pickles. I used to do extra pickles and Big Mac sauce instead of ketchup and mustard on my double cheese, or on my double cheeseburger, but it got a bit complicated to order that sometimes, and they would mess it up too many times. So now I just get extra pickles. Drop your McDonald's order in the comments so I can see what you guys get. Okay, I'm gonna get back on the road now. One thing about me is I hate driving on the highway, and I love driving on a back road. Better views, just so much more relaxed. I feel so chill. It's so nice. Nice day. Sometimes I listen to podcasts while I drive, but lately I've been listening to the new Drake album. It's really, well, the new Drake albums, but I like the vibe of them. I've been enjoying those. Lupin season here. They're everywhere. They're so pretty though. So many lupins. I feel like I've seen way more this year than usual. Like there's always a lot, but there seems like extra this year. They're really pretty. We just got here. Got Luke's long line on. We're the only ones here other than my parents and Score. Got my bag and my Luke. Oh my gosh. Gotta do a good tic tac on you when we go home. I love a little boardwalk to the beach. Luke, stay on the boardwalk. Come on. Made it to the sand. Come on, Luke. Grammy and Grampy and Score out here. You probably can smell them. Let's go. Look how beautiful. I let Luke off his leash. I don't know if he recognizes them yet, but he sees them. Go see! He didn't know if you were a stranger or not. So pretty. I love it here. Oh, low tide. Might have to come back tomorrow. Whee! So fun! He didn't know if he could trust you people at first. Hi, Score! Say hi, He's like, oh, there you are. I know you. You stole Score's toy! Oh, look at them. 2026. First beach day. I'm surprised no one else is here.
I can't believe it. There was somebody who was here before us because we can see their footprints.
Okay.
Like a person's bare feet.
And our singer today.
I hope you didn't video that.
I don't know if I got it or not. Good boys.
Turbo mode with his ears back.
Good dogs. PEI Ferry. Luke says I will not be going deep enough to swim. I love the ripples.
Oh, yeah.
Beach stuff. Ocean stuff. Atlantic Ocean. It's so beautiful here. Peaceful. We and the dogs had a really nice time. We just got back to the truck now. Joey said he's gonna FaceTime me soon from Kolkata, so I'm gonna wait until he calls me to head home because I don't want to miss his call, and the back road doesn't have service the whole way, so I don't want to miss it. So I'm gonna wait, and I'm also plugged into the truck so that my phone doesn't die. Service stopped working in the parking lot where it was working before, and then my maps wouldn't even load, but I followed the road signs and I got to a Tim Hortons and I have service again. So the back road isn't so fun when your service isn't working. Anyways, I hope I didn't miss Joey's FaceTime call. I really hope I didn't miss his FaceTime call in that short time frame when I thought that I had service, but I didn't actually have service like I thought when I realized nothing was loading. My messages were sending, but they were taking a while, but nothing was loading. So I'm gonna take the regular highway home, even though I don't like it as much. So I'll have service hopefully the whole way home, and hopefully he still calls, but I know it's super late there now, so I just hope I didn't miss his call. That's one sleepy red dog back there. One sleepy kid. We're home from the beach, and now I'm just gonna give Luke a little brush. I feel him over for ticks. I already checked all his paws and his ears and stuff. But I unpacked our bag and rinsed off anything that was sandy. And I think that'll be the end of today's vlog. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already for more vlogs like this. This is one pooped puppy, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for being here. Bye, guys. Now it's time for Luke to find the hidden potatoes. Mommy has it. Get it, Luke. He found it. Good boy. Where's your other tato? There's one more. Mommy has it. Oh, we got it. Good boy. Then he needs to go back to sleep because he's exhausted. I know I technically already ended the vlog, but look at my sleepy baby. And I just wanted to let you guys know that Joey did end up getting a chance to call me once we got home. So it was good to hear from him and see him on FaceTime. And he did a little hotel room tour for me, so I like seeing those things. And I hope he is having a good time. And me and Luke are tired, so we're going to bed soon. Now it's the real end, so thanks again for being here, and see y'all in the next one.